Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Annika Notveit.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with a fatality east on Highway 16 near Fielding, Saskatchewan. Radisson and Martinsville RCMP say a van collided with a transport truck around 11 p.m. last night. A 35-year-old woman from North Battleford was immediately taken to hospital where she died as a result of the injuries. No other passengers in the vehicle were injured. The name of the woman is not being released at this time. The Cold Lake Fishing Gaming Club is expanding, upgrading infrastructure and certifications. Today they hosted a meet and greet with area politicians from all levels of government, something they hope will speed up the building process. Jeremy Thompson reports.
The targets fall as these young athletes hone their air rifle skills. Their coach, Stan Viktorovsky, has been shooting since he was their age.
Ever since I joined Army Cadets at 13 years old and they taught me how to shoot correctly, I've been hooked ever since.
The club itself is situated on a full quarter section of land, and what we are is we have a rifle range, archery, airsoft, biathlon.
The club has come a long way since it changed hands 3 years ago.
And so they gave us the keys to the club, and we're looking at this going, well, how many people do we have on paper? We had 6, including us.
Since then, membership has steadily increased to more than 150 outdoor enthusiasts.
To bring people in and show them actually how to shoot without telescopic sights or shooting off rests or anything, and just doing it with your own eyes and your own arms and shoulders, it's a fantastic challenge.
At the moment, the club is in the process of expanding, building longer, more challenging ranges and courses, something they hope will attract national level interest and target shooting competitions.
The bigger and better we make it now, the longer and stronger we'll be around for the long term.
That means investing in segments of the club like airsoft.
Eventually I want to have large-scale activities that involve people from all over the country.
Traffic, they say, will mean a boost for Cold Lake's economy.
It's all about competition, and we're going to have the place to do it.
Jeremy Thompson. Newcap News.
Well, the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. This couldn't be more true for a retired farmer in rural Saskatchewan. He doesn't consider scrap metal trash, but uses it for recycled art.
This is where it all begins. It looks like a pile of garbage, but after a little welding, melting, and creativity, it can become art.
The hot rods, the truck built out of scrap metal.
Rick has been transforming these scraps into art for close to 20 years.
A lot of it is finding the odd shapes and the odd forms and then turning them into something new.
Marianne runs an art studio and gallery out of this old church and says more and more artists are focusing on using recycled materials.
I think it's because of the social consciousness that is coming up about the problems we have with garbage and dealing with garbage, and the fact that we have a huge mass of plastic floating in the ocean.
My materials are salvaged from old farmyards, people that donate it. When I first started out, I worked with a lot of bicycles because they were available.
And this tractor is made from an old drill press as well as pieces from a combine and a swather. Rick says he likes to let these pieces speak for themselves.
Most of what I create is created by looking at the metal and deciding what I think it wants to be, and periodically I'll go out and decide I want to make a chicken or I want to make a tractor or a truck or something.
The recycled art tour is on the move all summer. They pack up and head to Irma, Alberta next.
A jazz duo from Saskatoon made a debut at the Root last night. They're making their way across Western Canada, and this was Crestwood's first time in Lloydminster.
I don't really think it's fair to you and me. People do want to hear it, probably more than I expected. We should have to go on. I think we found that since we started playing jazz, we found a new audience, where we're not playing to 20-year-olds anymore. We're playing to 40 to 70-year-olds. We play a lot of old jazz standards.
This pair has been playing together for 4 years and are often called the Dapper Duo, known for suiting up at shows with outfits anything but ragtime.
Yeah, we wear suits and we play music that I think some people would classify as, classy.
We can make this distance.
And jazz can be daunting to learn, but these two encourage young people to give it a try.
Good teacher and play all the time. There's always something new to learn when it comes to jazz. You could never learn it all.
If you don't know what it is and you're just afraid of it, just try it once.
They're in Edmonton tonight and Calgary on Monday.